Exactly 1 year ago, the NASCAR community was buzzing about the highly publicized fight between Bubba Wallace and Kyle Larson in Las Vegas. The altercation, which was caught on camera, sparked debates and discussions among fans and insiders alike. However, the excitement of the fight quickly dissipated as the focus shifted to a more pressing issue plaguing the sport: the increased severity of accidents on the track. Several drivers have raised concerns that collisions involving the newest vehicles are causing more damage and harm than ever before. This prompted NASCAR to take action and address the problem during the off-season. While there is no problem, it's in your liking and subscribing for more videos like this. After a thrilling race at the Coliseum on Sunday, both Wallace and Larson took the time to reflect on their first race of the season. During their post-race interviews, they revealed some disturbing details about the physical toll that collisions have taken on them and their vehicles. Larson, who has been a prominent figure in the sport for several years, shared that he has experienced firsthand the increased impact of collisions. He stated that he has suffered from head and neck injuries as a result of rear-end collisions, which have become all too common in the sport. Similarly, Wallace spoke about the devastating effects that collisions have had on his car. He revealed that the damage to his vehicle was so severe that he was forced to retire from the race. This has become a recurring issue for many drivers, who have had to replace their cars more frequently due to the increased severity of accidents. NASCAR's commitment to improving the safety of its drivers and vehicles is commendable. The organization has implemented several changes to reduce collisions' impact and minimize the harm drivers face on the track. These efforts include the addition of crash-absorbing materials in the cars, improved safety harnesses, and enhanced head and neck restraints. While there is still much work to be done, NASCAR's efforts to address the issue of increased accident severity are a step in the right direction. The sport's commitment to ensuring the safety of its drivers and vehicles is a testament to its commitment to providing fans with exciting and safe races. With continued efforts, NASCAR will continue to be one of the world's most thrilling and dangerous sports. As the 2022 Cup Series season approaches its 6th race, the debut of the highly anticipated next-generation car has brought excitement and concern with it. On the final lap of the Atlanta race, Bubba Wallace made headlines when he waved the red flag, signaling a stop to the race due to a catastrophic crash. The memory of his previous crash in Pocono still fresh in the minds of fans and fellow drivers. Many were left wondering if the new car design was to blame. However, it wasn't just Bubba Wallace who had concerns about the increased impact of crashes in the new car. Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, and Kevin Harvick are among several drivers who have reported experiencing harder hits on the track. This has led to a growing discussion about the safety of the new car design and the need for modifications to ensure the well-being of the drivers. Talladega Superspeedway is one of the largest and fastest tracks on the Cup Series circuit, with speeds reaching over 200 miles per hour on the high bank turns. This high-speed racing style has made Talladega a fan favorite, but it has also led to a number of serious accidents over the years. With the introduction of the new car design, there is a heightened sense of urgency to ensure the safety of the drivers as they navigate the track at such high speeds. The new car design has been met with mixed reactions from the drivers, with some praising its improved handling and aerodynamics, while others express concern about its lack of protection in the event of a crash. The Talladega race will be a crucial test for the new design, as it will be the first time the drivers will compete in a high-speed, high-contact race with the new car. The NASCAR officials have taken a number of measures to address these safety concerns, including the addition of padding to the interior of the car and reinforcing the roll cage to better protect the driver in the event of a crash. They have also increased the size of the restrictor plate, which limits the amount of air and fuel that can enter the engine, in an effort to reduce the speeds on the track. Despite these efforts, there is still a sense of unease among the drivers as they head into the Talladega race. The high-speed, high-contact style of racing at Talladega has resulted in some of the most spectacular and dangerous accidents in NASCAR history, and the drivers know that one small mistake can have catastrophic consequences. The Talladega race will be a true test of the new car design and the measures put into place to protect the drivers. With the eyes of the racing world on Talladega, the pressure is on for NASCAR to deliver a safe and exciting race. The drivers will be pushing their limits to the edge as they navigate the high-speed turns and close-quarters racing in an effort to claim that checkered flag. The outcome of the Talladega race will have a significant impact on the future of NASCAR and the sport of racing as a whole. Despite the challenges faced early in the season, Bubba Wallace remains optimistic about the future. He sees this as an opportunity to improve the sport and make it safer for all involved. He recognizes the importance of speaking up and advocating for change, and it is not alone in this sentiment. The racing community is rallying around the cause, and many are hopeful that the Talladega race will mark a turning point for better in the Cup Series. The debut of the next generation car in the Cup Series has brought with it both excitement and concern. While the increased impact of crashes has raised questions about safety, the racing community remains hopeful that the issues can be addressed and resolved. With the Talladega race fast approaching, it will be a critical moment for the sport and a true test of the new car design. The thrill of the race and the adrenaline that comes with it is unmatched for many drivers. Despite their limitations, some racers still strive to be behind the wheel of a high-powered vehicle. But with greater speed and power comes greater responsibility, and not all drivers are immune to the consequences of accidents on the track. In a recent race, Kurt Busch and Alex Bowman had to withdraw due to concussions sustained during the event. This resulted in a shift in the dynamic of the race, as the absence of these skilled drivers had a significant impact on the outcome. The new safety system recently introduced in California was tested, but unfortunately, it couldn't prevent the accidents from happening. One driver in particular, Bubba Wallace, was at the forefront of the race. With his fast Toyota bearing the license plate number 23, he utilized his speed to take the lead in the race's first half. However, in the second half, he slipped back, but was never too far behind the pack. Unfortunately, Wallace's race was cut short due to an incident with Austin Dillon. Dillon lost patience with Wallace and collided with him repeatedly, sending the back of Wallace's car into the wall. This resulted in a change of the race's final outcome. After the incident, both drivers discussed the situation and realized that Dillon's lack of experience was a major factor in the decision to race on a quarter-mile track. The physical toll of racing is not limited to Wallace. Kyle Larson, another driver, shared his experience of feeling the pain in his back and head after the race. He recalls a moment when he felt a hard hit and his head whipped around, hitting the back of his seat. This is not an uncommon experience for drivers, and many have expressed concerns about the violent and jarring impacts that still occur on the track. NASCAR has been facing criticism from drivers like Wallace, Larson, and Denny Hamlin, who speak out about the dangers of racing and the need for more action to improve safety. If NASCAR truly cares about its drivers, as it has claimed in the past, then it is time for them to investigate why these impacts are still so violent and to find a solution that will protect the drivers from harm. In conclusion, racing is a thrilling and dangerous sport that requires a balance between speed and safety. With advancements in technology and new safety systems being introduced, it is important for NASCAR to continually evaluate and improve the safety measures in place to protect its drivers. Only then can they ensure that the thrill of the race can be enjoyed without jeopardizing the drivers' lives. Will NASCAR become safer in the coming years? Do you agree that electric motors will silence the engines in coming years? Tell us in the comments, leave a like, and subscribe for more videos like this.